All right, guys. So we're going to quickly go through research. Research if you're a brand owner or a copywriter, and why it is so important to your marketing. Um, I am not the most experienced copywriter in the whole wide world, so do your own research about doing research. But I'm just going to share my 2 cents on what I've done and what I know. Um, so yeah, I'll use a real example. I started working with my first client a few like 2 weeks ago. But first, I'm going to talk about why I think that it's important. So, good marketing is about channeling, the desire or the problem of whoever you're selling it to. So, if you don't know, you don't understand the problem, how they feel, how they describe their desire or their problem, then your message won't effectively get through. If you have limited knowledge, you're just going to write surface level copy in marketing. Um, and you're not really going to grab the attention and pull on the heartstrings of your customer. It's very important to kind of indoctrinate yourself into the industry, into the mind of your customer. And if you're a brand owner, maybe you're a new brand owner, but if you've been selling a product for a while, you probably know quite well how your customers feel. But I think this is still going to be beneficial, just to show the the questions that I use for my research, and probably help you lay out all of those things that to effectively use it better. So, could say a lot about research and why it's important, and it's just very nuanced, and you can really get into the weeds about it. But for my example, I started working with this. I partnered with this brand. They're in the alcohol business. They're very cool guys, seem very genuine, and I actually really like the product. So 4 to 5 days after we started working together, all I did was research and read. And as a copywriter, I made that very clear to them as well. I was like, I'm gonna read and take notes. I'm gonna ask you guys a bunch of questions, and I sent them my questionnaire doc, which is down here. I'll show you in a minute. So I got both their opinion and did my own research. Um, but yeah, so like I said, when you have a true understanding of what you're writing about, it just comes off more authentic, and the reader will be able to tell that. So whether you are selling a commodity like t-shirts or your product solves a specific problem, I think this is all still very important to do proper research about how your customers feel. Um, on top of knowing how they feel, another thing that's very important is finding the gap within your market, because different is new and new is better. You need to find a way to set yourself apart, whether that's with something that your customers want that is not being satisfied by the market, something that your competitors are doing poorly, or that you're just doing better. Um, Stuff like that. Just find an edge. And when you really do your research and dig in the weeds, you'll find what that gap is. So these are the questions that I have so far. These are what I've been going by. You can copy those if you like. So you kind of split it up into product research, customer research, and then like competitor, and you can even do like market or industry. Um, but those are kind of the 3 or 4 categories and all the questions. So I sent this doc to the founders that I'm working with to fill out, like I said, and where to find the answers. I use ChatGPT quite a bit because it's able to aggregate all of the information from the internet very fast instead of searching individual websites. If you're a copywriter, but really wherever your customers are. So like Reddit, like there was a huge Reddit forum on the specific type of alcohol that this brand sells, and so I really sifted through that. I went to YouTube videos of people who made videos about that type of alcohol and went through the comments. I went through customer reviews of the brand I'm working with and competitor customer reviews, all that stuff. It really depends on where they are for you So, like I said earlier, if you're an e-commerce owner, you probably know all of these already, but it's probably still very effective to lay all these out and make it organized so that when you're writing, it's very easy to just plug and play the info that you need. Um, it makes it very fast. So, your research should really be the hardest part of the whole thing. In the writing, you already have all the ingredients that you need. After the research, you just put it in to whatever you're doing. Whether it's emails or ads or whatever it is. Um, so yeah, that's a quick gist of what I've done for my research. Once the brand I'm working with publishes, the copy that I've done, I'll probably share a bit more about the specifics of the research that I've done to give better examples. But that's what I got for you guys today. If you found that helpful, let me know if there's anything that I missed or still questions about. Let me know, and I'd be happy to answer in the comments.